Hi guys, welcome back to Wholesome Living. This is our second video on our Shillong trip. I hope you enjoyed the first video, and if you haven't watched it yet, you could head over to the link given below and you could watch it too. Today we're going to the Living Root Bridge, and we'll also be going off to the world's cleanest village, followed by a few waterfalls and the Mouse Mai caves. So right now we're at the Living Root Bridge, as you can see, and it's quite a long distance down to the Living Root Bridge, so we've got to take these stairs and go down very carefully because they look very slippery too. Well, it's really exciting to be here, and there's the sound of the river really flowing down the hill, and you also got these beetles and other insects that are filling the air with their song or with their sound, and that's one of the special things that you experience when you come to the hills, that sound of nature constantly abuzz with life. Perfect clear day. That is the Living Root Bridge. This is the Living Root Bridge, and this bridge, as the name suggests, is made of living roots going across and connecting each other from across the river. Some stones in between just to kind of make it more stable. It is being taken by the roots of these trees. You can see that they have some roots that are coming over the soil and out of the soil, and so those roots have formed this. And this is quite a normal feature in some of these hills. So it's really good to come here and see it. This amazing waterfall was just below the Living Root Bridge, so we hung about and took a few photos here before moving on to our next stop. Now we are in the world's cleanest village, and we have, well, I'm exaggerating and calling it the world's cleanest village because India must
to be world's cleanest.
Yeah, so it can easily become. And we're entering the main parking lot of Moling Nong. A very complex and tricky name, but anyway, we're here finally. The world's cleanest village with all the souvenir shops. These people getting out. You need a hot water bag? Okay. Our restaurant is just down the road from here. Let's go. Our dinner fellow is open. We had dinner yesterday out here. Really nice, sweet guy. And we're here to have our breakfast now. First thing I need is a coffee. Let's pull this.
We're having aloo paratha and dal. And Asia's cleanest.
We set out to explore Asia's cleanest village, and this is just a bamboo bridge across this little stream where they've created an artificial pond also, and we're crossing over, and now we're officially in the center of Asia's cleanest village. You can see that it's really clean. This is an interesting thing that I came across. It's the watershed committee that's protecting the watershed area here with trees and so on. So it was interesting to look around, and these are just some wild berries that we came across, so we're just looking at them and seeing what they might be. And just look at how clean this place is. It's extremely clean. Even the roadsides look like as if it's somebody's garden. It doesn't look like it's the roadside. You can see how well kept the entire place is, with flowers all over the place. And there's this beautiful souvenir shop too. We did inquire about some souvenirs here, and we got a few things, but it was pretty expensive in comparison to Shillong, the market in Police Bazaar. That was reasonable compared to this place, but we just took a few things anyway. And that's the bamboo house along with the viewpoint. From here we could get a really good view of Bangladesh, and also it's an experience in itself to get up to a bamboo house. It was just 20 rupees to go up and view Bangladesh from up there, so we headed off up this bamboo bridge. You can see that beautiful view of Bangladesh. Although it's not a very clear day, we did get to at least see Bangladesh from the Meghalaya side. And now we're off to this beautiful church. It's a CNI church. So this church is really beautiful. You can see how it's made of carved rock, and that is something that you see all over Meghalaya. A lot of these structures that are made in Meghalaya are carved out of rock. I've only seen a handful of churches that are carved of rock, and this is one of them, and it just looks so amazing. Unfortunately it was closed, so we couldn't get in, but we did have a nice peaceful time just hanging about in the lawn and looking at the beauty around the church. Blow it, make it. Ooh. That's one.
What's your name? And yours? Ankita. And yours? You stay here. This is your house.
Started out on a clear morning, and it's still quite clear out here, but you can see that the fog is catching up. There are some parts of the road that are completely foggy, and the visibility is almost down to 5 meters in some places. That's what we can see right now. It's beautiful. And you can see that rainbow down there. Beautiful. We just lucky today to catch sight of that rainbow. But you can't see it in the... This is Wakaba Falls. It's actually really far down the hill, about 20 minutes down and 20 minutes back, so we didn't go there, but we did go to Seven Sister Falls, and this is the amazing view that we got of this waterfall, the Seven Sister Falls.
We have reached to the Mauswai Cave. This is the parking of Mauswai Cave. You can see
There are some
it's very
souvenir
crowded
shops
and
and some food shops.
full of cars. There are some food shops and souvenir shops around here.
This is in the Mauswai Caves, and there's a big crowd. A lot of people there. There's a way lit up. It's 150 meters in. So let's see how far we can progress. There seems like there's a lot of traffic, but we're gonna just try and push our way through. Chol. Okay, we are moving forward. Oli says watch your head because there's this one here waiting to knock me out. There are puddles of water down there and we gotta be careful. We gotta watch it. Okay, let me turn on my phone torch so that we see where the puddles of water are. We've barely gone in 20 meters and there's a big crowd here. People are turning around and returning, but I think we're gonna try and push our way all the way through to the end. 150 meters is not a joke, and it seems like a slim entrance back there. So we're gonna have to squeeze our way. We're lucky we slim people. Chalo. You can see the rush. They've built a cement platform down here, waiting for a turn to get through the crevice. You can see it's really small. It's not even like 4 feet high here. Usually we have to double down, and there's very little space, so you got to really crouch and get in here. And this is an exit, emergency exit, but it's not really advisable to use it, is what we've already been told, because it's not lit up as you see. It's a small number of people getting through. Eventually, a lot of people giving up because it's so difficult to get through that place. Anyway, here we go. Continue. You can see these rocks dripping water. It's like literally a tap open above your head, but just to a trickle, not a flow. This is how you can fill water. Look at it. That's such a lot of water. You could actually take a sip of water if you were dying of thirst in here. But none of us are dying right now, so let's not take a sip of this water. Don't know how clean it is. Area where you got to crouch and crawl out. Okay. Yeah, this is one crazy one. At this point of time, we've kind of got past 50 meters, and Oli has kind of taken a plunge into a pool of water. Where, look at that, it's almost raining here. Just keeps going on.
We can see the light.
I think we are. almost coming to the end of this 150-meter cave, and there is a kind of an opening up here. This is not an exit, it's just a hollow opening. Let me show you. That's it. This is the natural light coming in. That's the hollow opening. That is what it is. Finally, we're coming out.
So, how was your experience?
Great. Quite exhausting, but yeah, 150 meters through a cave where you have to crouch and crawl is not a joke. We stayed at this place called Maurong. There's just one homestay at the intersection back there, and now we're going for breakfast. Last night we had dinner also out here. So once we're done with breakfast, Shillong is 27 kilometers away. After we reach Shillong, we'll move on towards Guwahati.
And then to Siliguri.
Hopefully we'll be in Siliguri by midnight. Yeah.
So this is the end of our journey?
The last day. The last day. We're back in the heart of Shillong, and we're just getting out of the car. And we're going to actually go back there. You can see the church back there, the CNI church. I also just noticed this great architecture of the hill station, so I just wanted to catch that too. Look at that. That's the superintendent's office, police superintendent's office. Well, I'm inside the church compound, and you can see it's a beautiful Pahare style construction. I'm not sure what this type of construction is called, but it's really great, this type of construction. We're heading out of Shillong towards Guwahati, and we're passing by Umyam Lake. We visited it earlier, and that's in our first video. If you haven't watched our first video to Shillong, do watch it and give us a like and comment too. We're driving through Guwahati, and soon we'll be heading towards Siliguri. Thanks for watching, and do like and subscribe. Goodbye for now.